Okay, a little quick video on how to remove and change the filter on a Suzuki sx4. When I first bought the vehicle, it was a real pain. I was removing this heat shield and trying to look all over the internet on how to do it. I bought this filter removal tool. This one works pretty good. This is the one I originally bought because it's such a tight space. Is the fan's in the way, and the heat shield and all that is in the way, and even when you remove it, still not enough room to put a conventional strap wrench on. So yeah, so I bought this one. It does not work. It just slips. I mean, you can make it to work. I put elastic bands on the filter and try to get a little grip, but this one works better. Spring loaded. And so when I put it back on, I'll lower it like this, and we oil up the rim, and then just use your finger, bring it down past the heat shield, and then you put it into place, and then reverse thread it just so it catches the thread, so you don't cross thread. Now when I remove it, as I get it off to this point here, you'll take it off. I'll show you. I don't know if you could see it before. There's one on there. I just did the change, and it's black and it's hard to see. That's the back end of it with the grease pencil mark, so I know how to put it 3/4 turn. But then you remove it, you get it off, but you can't just pull it straight up because that heat shield's in the way and things are in the way, and it's full of oil. So this is going to be hard to do because I'm holding a camera. But I lower it down to that point. Then I'll have my hand in this side, and basically I lower with the one hand on that side, and then pass it to my other hand. So I wouldn't be tipping it like that. I wouldn't be, because I would be handing it from one hand to another hand, and basically pulling it straight across the bottom, or not like that, straight across the bottom, and then when you get it to the other side of the heat shield, then you come up this way, and then that way you don't spill the oil. Well, you might spill a little bit, but it's the only way to do it without removing all kinds of parts and other tips I've heard, removing all kinds of things, and it's just not worth it. So this is, I found, for me, the quickest way to do it. You can't see the mating surface when you put it on. You just kind of wiggle it until you know it's touching. From the bottom, you can just see it from looking underneath, but you can't really get in there. But yeah, I just would take the old filter off and inspect the gasket just to make sure it's all there, so then it's probably clean on the engine block. Alright, hopefully that helps somebody. Bye.